Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see the practical number 8. That is again same as earlier practical number 6 that we already seen. Screen is visible. We have to see the identification of inorganic compound containing two cations by qualitative analysis. In the last practical, we have seen in detail about how we can qualitatively detect these cations. For this purpose, we have to first of all write about the preliminary test. We can identify the color. From the color, we can come to know these proteins will be present. Then we do the flame test. For the flame test, we are taking it on the oxidizing flame. We are taking the compound on the platinum wire and we are hitting it in the oxidizing flame. You will observe the different color of the flame here. The bluish green color is observed, that indicates the copper salt may be present. Now the preparation of the solution for the given compound. You have to take the compound plus water, that will be the your OS, that is the original solution. Then we will go to the analysis of the group. We have seen the different groups are there. Sulfate group is there, hydroxide group is there. Okay, then for this purpose we can do the test. We will take that OS and in that we will add the different reagent. Here the sodium sulfate solution has been added, and after adding the sodium sulfate solution we have boil that a particular sodium sulfate solution is added to the solution. Then if the white precipitate is formed, then add the 10% more Na2SO4 solution to the whole bulk and centrifuge it. Observation: if no white PPT, then the sulfate group is absent. Then we are going to carry out the test for the another cation, that is a Fe2 plus. No blue color PPT, no blue color or say no PPT formation. There is a you can see the K3FeCN6 reagent is used, potassium ferrocyanide. It will, if no blue color or say no precipitate is observed, then Fe2 plus is absent. Then we are going to add then the next test is that original solution we have to boil to reduce to the its volume. If we have taken the 4 cm cube, then we have to reduce up to the 2 cm cube. The colored solution if formed, then these cations may be present, copper, nickel and the calcium. To this solution we have to add the 6 normal NaOH. If we got the precipitate like the blue color precipitate, it will gives you the present of the cobalt 2 plus. Then the test for the zinc 2 plus. If the white precipitate is observed, then the zinc 2 plus is present. City for the zinc 2 plus and the city for the cobalt we have to take. For the city, for the purpose of the city of the zinc, we will take the 2 drops of the OS plus dilute H2SO4 till the acidic plus 4 to 5 drops of the 5% that potassium ferrocyanide reagent. If the white precipitate is there, then the zinc 2 plus is present, or say we can say CT is there, confirmatory test is there, that's why it will become the confirm one. Then the CT for the cobalt 2 plus, 2 drops of the solution plus pinch of this particular potassium thiocyanide, ammonium thiocyanide, NH4SCN, and we have to take the 4 to 5 drops of the amyl alcohol. We have to shake it well. If the blue colored organic layer is observed, then cobalt is confirmed. These are the few tests that we have to write in the journal. Positive test we have to write. Then results, in the results which two cations are there, zinc 2 plus and the cobalt 2 plus, that we have to mention. in case of the result. Very simple it is again. This is experiment number 8, which is similar to the experiment number 6 that we already seen. In that I have explained about how we can characterize the different groups. Hydrated hydroxide group is there, sulfate group is there, then that precipitated group is there. Okay, these different groups we have seen in the experiment number 6. Same way we have to analyze, we have to characterize this particular PN compound for the identification of the this particular cations. Simple things are there. First of all, you can write the preliminary test. Two preliminary tests are there. Then you have to prepare the solution for the analysis of the group. From that group we can determine or say detect or say identify the cations. Group analysis is there. After the group analysis we have to conduct or say we have to carry out the CT, that is a confirmatory test, and finally you have to write the result. Very simple things we have to do. There is nothing too much in that. Please go through these things. This experiment is very simple one. You have to write it in the journal as it is. You have to complete the journal. This is the experiment number 8. Please go through this. If you are not getting anything, you can ask.